we've made it, and I hope your weekend is all planned out because it's giving getaway. It's time to get away, right? Yes, yes. It is still Women's History Month. Can I get an amen about that?
Hallelujah.
I find that to be very exciting and very important, don't you, fellas?
Amen.
What about you, ladies?
Yes.
Most indeed, indeed. So listen, y'all make some noise for my band, for the culture. What's up, fellas?
What's up? What's up? What's
Doing it like none other. How y'all doing, my brothers?
We ain't making no noise, but it is Friday out here, though.
It's
Yeah.
Friday, and what are y'all up to tonight? Let's find out what For the Culture is doing tonight. Hey, on this Friday night. Listen, today is Girls Chat. You're always ready. They're always ready, y'all. I love it. So listen, today is Girls Chat, and let me tell you, we have two. We got two, y'all. Phenomenal women that are here today to talk about their experience as a woman and the wonderful success they have found in their life and careers. So y'all sit back, relax, sip something that you really love, because it's time to get this show started. Let's get it started. Oh yeah, somebody sing. Don't y'all play with me today. Listen, it's Friday, but every day I feel the spirit deep down on the inside. So Women's History Month is about motivating and celebrating women around the world. This week we have spoken to so many powerful women. Y'all, please help me welcome today Jasmine Nicole and Sisaundra. Kisses, lady, please have a seat. How y'all doing?
Good.
Amazing.
I love good and amazing. Y'all got the fashion memo. You look fantastic.
Thank you. So do you.
You're so welcome and thank you very much. So before we begin, I want to have you introduce yourselves. If you'll start to my front. I can't even say left. All right here in front of me, darling. Please.
So my name is Jasmine Nicole. I am a self-love coach. I am also a new author. I just wrote my first book.
Congratulations. Come on now.
But I specialize in helping women learn to love themselves and see themselves in the same light that God sees us.
Well, we can't wait to understand how you help women love themselves the way God sees them. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I am Lakeisha Jones. I am the CEO of Prestige Enterprises.
Come on, say that one more time. You are the what?
The CEO
Okay.
of Prestige Enterprises.
Never heard that before. I love
Yes.
it.
And
Come
I
on,
am
y'all.
a success coach, so I help people start, grow, and scale their businesses.
Now, I want to dive a little bit into the excellence and success that these ladies have displayed. Can you ladies give us a brief description of your amazing career achievements? Let's start with you, Lakeisha.
Oh, my. So I started my career in financial services, did about 12 years in the banking industry, and it's really where I found my true passion to serve people. A lot of times in our communities, we don't know how to balance and manage our finances. So that's really where my love for what I do, it actually stems from that. So, I mean, I just love serving people. Coaching, consulting, that's my service. That's why I'm here.
And I think that's the foundation of success is loving to serve people, right?
Yes.
That's just a beautiful thing. And what about you, Jasmine?
So my self-love journey started about 3 years ago. I remember just talking
During
to
the
God.
pandemic?
Yeah, it was
Jesus.
so tough during the pandemic. You know, you were in the house
By yourself? Yes.
Yes.
And sitting by myself, I was just like, I don't know who I am.
Wow.
Like, who am I? So God was like, it's just time for you to learn yourself and see yourself how I see you. So I started on that journey, and during my journey made me want to spread the love. You know, it's a lot of women. We're moms.
Yes,
we
we
have
are.
careers. And we focus on everybody else, but we don't focus on ourselves as we should.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Now, you help other moms, but you say, how do you see you? So how do you see you, Jasmine?
Oh, I am fabulous.
All right, you better come on
First
now.
things first.
That's what's up.
I see myself in a whole nother light. And it honestly started with a relationship that I built with God.
That's
like
amazing.
a strong relationship and knowing who he has called me to be and just being his child. So yeah, I see myself in a whole different light.
That's
I'm
amazing.
amazing. I'm just, what they say, I am she is me.
Yes.
I like that
Fearlessly made, yes. So I want to start off like with an article I was reading earlier this week. The article was in regard to Black women traveling out of the country to find success. Ladies, let's talk about the challenges Black women face internationally and what we can do to combat it. There are so many Black women who are leaving the United States and taking their businesses abroad. Why? Businesses, dreams, aspirations, they're taking them abroad. Could you see yourselves doing that?
I think a lot of times, and the Bible says a prophet is not honored in their own city. So a lot of times we have to venture out to really grow. And that may be out of town, out of state, out of country. So I think that's
Out of mind.
Out of mind, yes. So I think that's the biggest core of it. I think that we don't feel supported. We
Right.
don't feel that we can grow sometimes where we are, and it makes us want to just leave and flourish.
That's so true. Could you do that, Jasmine? Could you just up and move your business to another country because of those challenges that Lakeisha has outlined?
Not another country, but I do want to move to like another state.
Do
and
you?
branch out, yes. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. So where we're from. we
Hey,
don't really-
Jacksonville, we
Yeah,
love y'all.
hi.
Duval.
Yeah.
Yes.
But where I'm from, we don't get a lot of support. It's really who knows who.
Wow.
So if you don't know the high people, you really won't.
But you know what? That also makes me think about, we always want to move. Is the grass really greener on the other side? So that's another question that we should always ask ourselves. And you don't know until you go. So I guess
Yeah.
experience is
Experience
the best
is the
teacher,
best
right?
teacher, yeah.
So what do you truly believe the role of a woman is?
Ooh, that's a deep question.
It is.
Yeah.
We get deep. It's Women's History Month, y'all.
Yeah.
We got deep with For the Culture yesterday. We went in real deep with them. So now you're in the hot seat.
Yeah. So the role of a woman, I would not to say, the first thing that comes to your mind is to be strong, but I don't really want to be strong.
Come on.
But the role of a woman, they should be vulnerable,
Mm.
soft,
Mm-hmm.
loving.
Mm-hmm.
We're already hardworking, but not work too hard. And, take care of yourself.
Exactly. And in the role of a family.
Yeah. A leader.
That's if you don't have a leader in the house.
Yeah, if you don't have a leader in the house. But, sometimes women can also
They can
the
lead.
men.
They can lead the men.
They can lead them a little bit, give them that
Can
push.
women?
I think
men?
so. I don't know about y'all, but I think so.
I think you got a
Give them
whole.
that push. Not lead them, but
Okay, she said not lead, but push.
not
Yes.
lead them, but give them
That
that
push.
You
And
know,
every man
that
needs that
extra
push.
motivation.
Yes. So, ladies, what are some of your personal experiences that have motivated you to think about women's empowerment?
Ooh. My personal experience?
Mm-hmm.
My personal experience that made me think about women empowerment was my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I watched her work 3 jobs to
Oh,
take
wow.
care of 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it day in, day out. She barely slept. And it really motivated me to see she wasn't really taking proper care of herself. So she's doing it now. She's great at it now.
Really? That's
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah, but it motivated me to not want to do that, as
That
a mom
way.
myself.
Right.
I wanted to do it differently by making time for myself. So I go on dates. I like to spend a lot of time with myself, doing things with myself.
Really?
So,
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
and I don't work too hard now. I don't believe in working 3 jobs. I'm not doing all of that.
Well,
but-
that's wonderful. And you know why you probably can do that?
Why?
Because your mama did.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Because mama.
Thank you, Mama.
Yes. Thank God for
Yes.
parents
Yeah.
that laid the groundwork for us to make sure that we don't have to be as hard, and laborious as they had to be. So,
Yes.
what about you?
So for me, I think with women empowerment, it's so a lot of things that you said, which is great. Self-care, because a lot of time as women, we think getting our hair done, nails done, that's not self-care, that's maintenance.
Correct.
So I feel like
That's work.
That's work, right? That's things
work,
that we
y'all.
those are things we're trying to find to do. So I feel like just making sure we do things that really truly help the inner person in us, self-care. And then also, I feel like for me, empowering is serving and sharing my story, reaching down and pulling up another
Yes.
woman if I have access to.
Yes.
And also staying humble. You know, I always pray, no matter how high I go, keep my feet on the ground.
Ooh, yes, it reminds me of that song, If I'm Too High, Lord, Please Bring Me Down. Do y'all know that song? Ooh, that's back in the day. That's some of that old saint song. But if I'm too high, Lord, please bring me down. I want to decrease so you can increase. I'll teach that one to y'all later. Yes. So listen, what woman outside of your family has impacted you?
Oh,
Jasmine.
I love Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
my favorite. I just seen her. She came to Jacksonville Tuesday, and I didn't want to leave.
Really? Are you still shouting on the
I'm
inside?
still shouting.
Come on.
Yeah, she
That's
was
what's
great.
up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Don't let them get started because they will make you shout around this building sometimes. Now, what is it about her that you love so much?
I love her walk with God. I love seeing it.
Her transparency?
Yeah, her transparency, how vulnerable she is,
Yes.
talking about her story
Yes.
and the things she struggled with. So that's because I'm very hard. So I'm learning to be vulnerable by seeing someone else do it.
That's
So,
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
So for me,
Lakeisha.
I would say Michelle Obama.
Okay.
And more so now that she's out of the White House than when she was in.
Ooh.
Because watching her journey is just amazing.
Yes, I agree.
Selfless, classy,
Yes.
just educated,
Yes.
and still know how to get down and get with her people. I
Yes.
love everything
Yes.
about her. She is definitely someone that I admire.
Yes. And we watch her, as her book said, becoming who
Becoming,
she
yes.
is now. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Thank you, ladies. Welcome back to the Sisaundra Show. I am here with Jasmine Nicole and Lakeisha Jones, and we just had an empowering conversation about women empowerment and equality. Now we're going to continue our conversation. So, ladies, some women are raised to be strong and independent. How can a man make you feel safe to be soft and submissive? Now, before we went to break, you had just mentioned that I don't want to be strong. So how does a man help make you feel soft and submissive since we've been raised to be so strong?
I think we need wine for this conversation.
That was Wine Down Wednesday. This is Frankly Friday.
I would say honesty, security, reassurance, a lot of reassurance.
Yes. Consistency.
Consistency. Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
What kind of reassurance do you need, Jasmine?
I need for you to reassure me that I am the one for her, first of all. I am enough. Yes. Although I already know I'm enough by myself.
Am I enough for you?
Am I enough for you?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
So
important.
that's really all the reassurance I need.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's good.
It sounds easy, but
That's
it's not
good.
easy.
It's not.
That's some good stuff. What about you, Lakeisha?
I think for me, I need, like she said, safety and security, trust, consistency is on the top of the list.
Come on.
Do not send your representative.
Ooh, be you.
Be you and let me choose if you are who is for me.
Yes.
And the same vice versa.
Correct.
So I think for me, I just need that safety. I need that security, knowing that if something happened to me tomorrow, we would be good.
Now, could you deep dive a little more into safety and security? What does that look like for you?
I think for me, safety and security is definitely financially. I know we don't like to talk about finances, but it's so important. I need someone
real.
someone who is really good with finances. You don't have to make 6 figures or $1 million, but you need to have that mindset. So that's really important for me.
So knowing how to manage money.
Yes.
And making the money.
Making the money and definitely
and knowing
managing.
how to manage it. Because you can make all of it, but if you
Correct.
don't know how to manage it, it's gone.
It's gone.
Right?
It's
Exactly.
gone.
So let's talk about women having to sometimes have masculine energy when it comes to relationships. What's up with masculine energy? I ain't for it.
Stop it.
Child, boo.
You know what? It's so funny because I always say that I just want to be a woman. I
Yes.
don't want to be a man. You know, that's
Correct.
super important
But
for
we
me.
can't be.
I don't want to be. It's
But
exhausting.
what does that mean? How are we being masculine in a man's presence? What does that mean? Are we paying the bills? Are we opening our own doors? What is it, ladies? What y'all letting them do to y'all?
So for me, I
I'm
think
not in the dating market right now.
being able to
Like
lead.
John.
Yeah, I was about to say
Leadership.
I'm sorry, y'all. That went over. Okay, go ahead. You were saying.
We were talking about leadership, so
Yes.
that's really important.
Yes.
I know a lot of people on social media go back and forth about 50-50 and who should pay the bills, and I'm exhausted with the conversation,
yes.
right? But I really feel like every household is different. You have to do what's best for
Correct.
you, but being able to lead. You don't have to make all the money to lead.
Correct.
Yeah.
Social media go back and forth about 50-50 and who should pay the bills, and I'm exhausted with the conversation,
yes.
right? But I really feel like every household is different. You have to do what's best for
Correct.
you, but being able to lead. You don't have to make all the money to lead.
Correct.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think that's important why a lot of women are being so masculine because they don't trust the man to lead. They haven't really showed them that they could lead.
And that's
Leadership is
tough. That's
important,
tough.
yeah.
And I was saying that before. It's like you want to let go of the reins. You're tired
Yeah.
of being strong. We're tired of being strong. But then you trust this person who does not show up as their authentic selves. And then they run you off the cliff. It's like you sleep in the car and the cliff running off, the car running off the cliff. It's like, what's up? What are you doing? We broke. What's up? Ain't no food in the kitchen. What's up? I can't cook if you don't manage it properly. So yes, I totally get that. So Jasmine, you teach women about self-love. Can you break that down? How do you do that?
So I have a program, a 6-week program. We'll basically start from a little bit of your childhood because, some of your traits come from your childhood.
Correct.
Things you've seen. Like you said, masculine
Come
energy.
on.
We've watched some of our mothers may have been masculine, our grandmothers. And now it just passed on to us that we think we have to be that way too.
And you just say you ain't having it.
No.
So how do you untrain somebody from being strong and loving themselves?
Not necessarily untrain them, but I love to do affirmations. So that's what my book is, affirmations. And just them building a safe space for themselves to know that, okay, it's okay to let that guard down. It's okay to trust other people. It don't have to be a man. It could be your mom. It could be your friend.
Somebody.
Yeah, asking for help. And that was something that I had to do. Be okay with accepting help too.
Yes.
Because people offer us help, but we're scared. We're like, no, girl, I can do it
by myself.
Yeah, I got it.
We're all perpetuating that strength,
Yes.
that strong. And it's like, I've learned in the last year, especially after I lost my mom, it's like, I just don't have the fortitude sometimes to do certain things. And I learned to call my friends. You can count them on one hand, as my mama used to say. You can count them on one hand, but when I call them, one hand, but they are there. And it took me time to realize they're there. And they have to keep telling me, we're here for you.
Yeah.
You just don't call. And then you wonder where your friends are. And it's like, because you don't reach out to them. So may we be better friends on the other side to those who are trying to be friends to us as well. It's people that I need to talk to. Maybe the kids, maybe my husband, maybe I ain't got no husband. Maybe the husband, maybe family,
The future
whatever.
husband.
Yes, the future, no. Go ahead, talk to me now.
But But that's so important because I didn't know how to unplug. And it was one night my daughter said to me, it was around 10 o'clock, Mom, you're always on Zoom. And that broke me. And I said, nope, second cell phone logged onto T-Mobile.
Wow.
And that was that. So now I know how to control it. I know how to cut one off and just whatever texts, emails,
Yes.
they can wait.
That's so important.
So boundaries for me, for other people, was important for my mental health.
And people don't understand that once you unplug and you plug back in, I'm better for you.
Yes.
I'm better for you if
Recharge.
I'm standing strong myself. Correct, Jasmine?
Yeah, mine would be that too.
Yes.
I'm not getting 2 phones. I can barely keep up with one. So I'm not going to get 2 phones, but I do have a time limit. So my cutoff time is 8 o'clock. I'm putting my phone down, not getting on social media, and I'm going to try and go to bed. You know?
Get you some good rest.
Yeah, and like you said, resetting. I'm good for just saying, hey, I need a break.
I love you.
I believe in it. Yeah.
Breaks.
You need a break.
Yes,
you know, I'm
absolutely.
also a teacher, so I am with kids all day.
Oh, my
bless your
goodness.
heart.
What grade
Yeah.
do you teach?
Kindergarten.
Oh my goodness.
Can y'all just give us
give me a
we
hug.
just
Give me a
love
hug.
you.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God.
See?
Yes.
So I need to reset.
Yes,
and
you do. No
recharge.
wonder you're
Yeah.
adamant about it. I'd be adamant about it too. Well, listen, it's been such a pleasure sitting here with both of you ladies. Great conversation. It's Women's History Month, and it's just off to a fantastic start. Come on, for the culture.
Sis, are you ready?
Yes.
Go. Sis, scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we got way more exclusive content for you right here on the Sisaundra Show. Only on Afro TV, that's Comcast Xfinity, channel 1623, and Roku.
Yes! Hello, everyone. If you are at work, at home, y'all drop everything and tune in because it's time for the Sisaundra Show!
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just kidding. Don't y'all get fired. Don't drop everything at work. Listen, speaking of fired, y'all